Hi. Recently, I saw an article on the news with Marcia Calloway saying that we have a government that listens. I repeat that. Marcia Calloway is quoted as saying that we in Barbados have a government that listens. So I take this to mean that they listen when we have issues. They listen when we have complaints. I'm going to ask you something. Did they listen as to whether we wanted to turn republic or not? Did they listen? Did they listen when they passed the wiretapping bill? Did they listen? Did they listen when the cybercrime bill came into play? Did they listen? Did they listen when we were speaking about the digital IDs and the majority of us not wanting them? Did they listen? Did they listen to the taxi men when they were speaking about bringing Uber here? Did they listen? Did they listen to the parents who were speaking about their children driving on Zerava? Did they listen? We see legislation being passed, right? And then we comment on it. And then they might make some form of amendment, but they don't listen. They don't consult with us. There's no referendum. What exactly is going on? We fail to realize, right, that these people work for us. They come to us hat in hand, begging for a vote when it's election time. We put them in to deal with our business on our behalf. And you know the employee then becomes as if they're the master and they are arrogant and aloof and available and accessible and approachable. You understand what happens? This is what happens time and time again. And for some reason, Barbadians are not understanding this. They are not saying, well, listen, we see when we go here, they do this, and when we go back there, they do this, and we're back and forth, then we're on a table tennis board. Try somebody else. They're not seeing this. So a lot of people are being awoken, you know. A lot of people have become awakened to what is going on and seeing that these people do not have our best interests at heart. These people are worried about international affluence. You know what I'm saying? Manipulating the press internationally. They don't care about what happens here. We have people here who do not have utilities in their home. Could you imagine a low-income house costing $200,000? What kind of low-income person could acquire that? You understand me? These are things we need to look at. Look at the cost of living. Look at the utilities. Look at food prices. Look at the job average here in Barbados and unemployment rates. Look at these things. We have 4,000 children leaving for school. How are they going to work? Everybody can't work in a hotel. Everybody can't be a bartender or maid or something. What are they going to do? You know what they're saying? We can't find work here. Go Belize, Dominica, or St. Vincent, where the dollar is lower in value, and where we look at it commensurately and compare it to our living here in Barbados. When we work for 300 EC dollars, what is it, 300 Barbados? You understand me? What is it? And these people do not listen, they do not care, and until we do something about it and show them a listen, we can take them out. They're going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and working this corned beef and biscuit psychology on the masses who like to come out and party and get a lot of free food, and then when they go home, they ain't got no food in the fridge. Some of these people are really stupid. And I mean, sometimes you will see that the government is doing things that are not beneficial to the public. And you're going to still got someone come out and say, man, they're doing the best way you want them to do. What foolishness when they're talking? When they bewitch? You understand? Some of you people are so stupid. You understand? I just saw a video with a woman who was in St. Peter. She said she was voting for the BLP for more than almost 50-something years. And she doesn't have an indoor toilet. You know, indoor toilet. You understand? I mean, another gentleman there has no utilities. People are living like, I don't know, people are living below the normal income means. All right, my brother. People are living like something else in Barbados, and we don't realize it. You know, some of us, we need to go and visit some of these slums in the ghettos and see people how they are living. And then we come and realize it. And somebody's going to come now and tell me, oh, the government can't fix everything. But what is the reason for voting the government? So not to uplift your standard of living, not to give you opportunities, not to put things in place that you will see them in the future, that you can see some kind of resolution to the problems you currently have. You know, that's the purpose of a government. You know, that is the purpose of a government, to deal with your business matters, to make sure that affairs run properly in the country, to see about your security and your safety. You understand? Where you ain't frightened to go out on a night like you are now. You understand? And to ensure that their jobs and their things being put in place, that you can have a wonderful standard of living. Mother, I just fed up. I came up with this haphazard and sudden, but I just upset about the whole situation and what is happening. That people are so blinded. You understand? People are blinded, and then they're gonna want to kill the messenger. I tell you that you know, you are not capable of telling them what they should or should not do. You understand? Anybody is capable of running a country. I want you all to know that. Okay? I want you all to know that anybody is capable of running a country. Anyway, keep your spirits up. Keep your tempers down. This is Winston Clark. Remember to do something good for somebody today, alright? This is another issue of Come On Things. Have a good one.